Yo, yo, yo. What's up, dudes? How are we doing today, boys? We're making good money, man. To all I can see this, I busted Mumbo's shops, told him I didn't see his stuff worked. It 100% works. Like and share. This guy knows his shit and proved a dumbass like me wrong. You're not a dumbass, bud. He was nice to me as he did it. Mumbo, I don't know. I don't know how to, but if you know how to send me a PM, you can send me a message on Discord whenever you want, brother. No problem whatsoever. Phantom, what's up, man? Oh. Dude, I'm still sick. I wish I wasn't sick, man. This is horrible. Awful, awful, awful. How have these been for you guys today? Did you guys make some good money? I could invest a lot. I couldn't invest a lot because I didn't have time, but still made 25K. GG, man. You got Walker out of them? Nice. Alright, I'm going to stick to the off-league one still. Made 450K from them. Attaboy. Yeah, if you guys didn't watch it already or want to know how I'm grinding the Centurions crafting upgrade, it is the pinned video in chat. I'm taking it slow, man. So if you guys are rushing through, getting it all done in one day, if you invested probably 1,000 plus cards and gold commons, you could get it done. I'm just taking it slow, man. We're keep lazy listing the gold commons we have, make a ton of money off of those, and then use the crap ones we get right back in. French center mid. Lemar? Yeah, Lemar. I had so many gold rares in my club too that we'll have to sell on eventually. Thoughts on saving them for Team of the Year? I mean, you could if you want. I'm not going to start saving packs until probably League SBCs come out. But you're good to save whenever you want, man. Don't let me stop you. Oh. Alright, what do we got? What are prices looking like right now, boys? Is it 550 within the hour? Most of mine sold for 550, so I'm assuming that's the going rate. Hopefully we can still win at 400. Alright, we'll do a round of bidding, then we'll open another one. Round of bidding, open another one. We'll keep going that way. Sound good? Does anyone remember exactly when we got League SBCs last year? I could have sworn it was December, but I can't remember if it was later in December or earlier in December. Because if it's the case where it's later in December, I might just focus as much on making liquid coins now. And then once League SBCs come out, we change our focus from liquid coins to just making the most packs in the world. And we can always still make more coins if we wanted to. There's nothing stopping us from that. It was around winter wildcards. Oh, wasn't it the winter variation of it too? Like it was premium winter upgrade or something? A lot of mine have been selling for 600. Okay, so I'll start listing mine for 600 then. Sweet. But there's no World Cup content. True. I wonder how much that's going to change the game. I mean, already this year versus last year, I feel like it's been a lot easier to get a better team. Did Messi win the Ballon d'Or yet? It's still going. What's the point of the award if we know who won it already? I don't get that. Yeah, if we could get it after Black Friday or during Black Friday, I think that'd be a great time for League SBCs. I'm fine with just repeatables each week leading up to League SBCs as long as they're good enough. If it's something people can start saving or it's something that's fun to grind. No more like just crap ones. We don't need a 78 upgrade. It's so boring. I feel like everything's getting leaked nowadays. And it takes the fun out of everything, man. It really does. Alright, we'll start listening for 600 then. Alright, next one. What was the best rating you guys got out of your upgrades you did? You got an 82 in the first one. So not the best. Also, too, if you missed our YouTube short / TikTok from today, boys, we opened one of the heroes. And got Park. Lewandowski. Nice. Oh, why did I exit out of that? We wanted to keep that one. Like, what was the point of leaking like that? But I understand the transfer leaks. The thing is, having a culture where you have to stay up to date on everything like Fabrizio does, I feel like that's different than getting information in advance that's like awards and stuff. That's frustrating because it's like, same thing with like EA. I don't really like the fact that we know what the whole promo is going to be before the promo even comes out. Like, sure, you can still look forward to it if you know what's coming. You might not know the exact stats. But I miss the having, like, literally no idea. Legend, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the dono, man. What cards do I flip? I haven't been tuned in. If you look at the pinned video, that's going to make you a ton of coins this week, mate. It's not too late. You can still do it. I would do that. I would do silver commons. What else? Oh, I thought that was Messi for a second. Jeez. I was trying to ignore it. I feel like there's certain extent it's impossible to if you're on social media, but yeah. If you can, ignore it.
Legendsim funded $1.99. What cards do I flip?
Oh.
Haven't been tuned in.
Yeah, we're going to start doing 600 for them, boys. Yeah, gold commons are going to make a lot of coins. Not only this week, this month. You don't even need to do a ton of work. People want to do 100 of these Centurion crafted upgrades. Thanks will be here the whole stream today. It'll probably only be about an hour or so. I'm really sick and my voice is like completely going away, so we'll see how long we last. I took Saturday and Sunday off. You literally couldn't hear me. It was so bad. Now you can hear me. It's just extremely unpleasant. Do you prefer doing lower end trading? If so, why? Yes and no. I like low end trading because as a content creator, everyone can do it, whether you have like 1,000 coins, whether you have millions. So the more coins you have, the more you can treat it like a club stock too, which I find beneficial. The higher you go, the more risk there is in the market. There is still a lot of coins to be made and a ton of coins you can make if you know what you're doing. I'm slowly becoming more and more comfortable with it. I made 20K off of an icon flip last night. I made 20K off a check. Won him on bid for a ton under what his lowest buy now was. Checked on his graph, his lows and highs of the day. Got him at his lowest point, sold him towards his highest. So it's like, if I get better at those daily flips, I could make like 10 to 20K in icon. But I like the simplicities too of 150 bids on silver commons. I like the simplicities of being able to club stock each week for the repeatables on Mondays. That's fun to me. Especially once we get into League SBCs. Not only will we flip silver libs as a trading tip, we'll do it as the League SBC too. Alright, I'm not getting the crazy walkouts you guys have been talking about yet. Are they coming soon? Mom, hope you feel better soon. Thanks, bud. I just find that it takes a longer time compared. It definitely takes a longer time, but the thing for me is the ROI, the return on the investment. The percentage return on gold commons, silver commons, all these things is crazy. We're now to the point where we're doubling our coins on gold commons that we get for 300. So for me, if I can put a few 100,000 into that, that's a no-brainer. But I still have 1 million plus. If I could go all in on a fodder or like a guaranteed thing and get even like a 10%, make 100K off of it, it's worth it. Reckon it's worth it submitting 82s into this? Untradeable 82s? You could. If you want to do the Team of the Week player pick, you could use 82s in that. It could get you tradable packs. But again, it's your call. Really depends on what you're working towards. But yeah, I find a healthy balance is good. It's never going to hurt you to get a 150 silver common bid in your club. And the amount of times the card's up and you don't even know it is crazy. So it's like you'll see as we get closer to Black Friday, I'm putting more silvers in my club that I'm actually using or selling. And that's because I want to be at over 5,000 players. I want to be at a crazy high number. So that everything that goes up, I don't have to guess. We just hit everything. When's Black Friday? I forgot the date again. The 25th of November, I think. The 24th. Friday the 24th. Thanksgiving in America is on the 23rd. So a little less than a month away. I'm starting to get my gold rares as well. Why don't we sell Garnacho? I didn't even realize we had him. I honestly didn't even know we had him. We must have just packed them. 3 days before your birthday? Hey, happy early birthday, buddy. Let's see. I'll check in some MLS. So why not? Silent, what's up, buddy? Alright, this is going to be my first walk out here. I'm calling it. Hello? Bored. Not a walkout. Made so many coins. I'm going to actually like 4 hours before the new Evo. Did you know it was coming and you invested in them? If so, where'd you see it at? Nope. Were you just like trading with them or? Just thought new Evo day. Everyone loves Garnacho for some odd reason. You got lucky then. GG. How many did you pick up? I'm gonna make around 70K off of gold commons, just off selling them for 550 and buying for 300 to 350 before the SBC came out. Yeah, if you guys literally just want to treat it as an investment, it is so easy to make coins off of this. But you can still also flip right now too. A lot of coins to be made. And I have a feeling we're gonna get another Centurions SBC soon that could include a lot of golds. So as much as like I want to sell these on, I also kind of want to stay club stock. When do you think you'll get Mbappe? I'm not going to buy him if he's 3 million coins. If I pack him, sweet. If I want him, I'll buy him later in the game cycle. I'm not desperate. But I know the second let's say I had 3 million liquid right now. We're close to it. We probably have 2.5 mil liquid. We're halfway to our team of the year goal already. The second I bought him, I guarantee you he'd start crashing. What do you think the best method is to get the packs but to keep the coin balance? The pinned video lays out my exact process if you're wanting to see what that looks like. You're also kind of seeing part of that right now too. Because remember, we have 28 days to do this. You don't need to get them all done now. A lot of people want to rush and get the packs. Understandable. But think about the next 3 to 4 weeks. How many players you'll get in random objectives that you complete. Daily SBCs. Division rivals if you take untradeable packs. FUT champs. Squad battle rewards. There's going to be so many things to help you craft this. That's going to eat away at a ton of that cost. The packs back even. Those early packs, you're going to get a lot of gold players in those. You'll be able to craft a few from them. You really only need to do 4 a day. each day to get it done in time. Just so you know. Bomati's coming. She looks like she's a sick card, man. Still alive? Barely. We're surviving, though. I saw on Black Friday in League SBCs. So, if you guys haven't been here in a while or don't know what my plan is, I want to be between 5 to 10 million coins by Team of the Year. My goal, if possible, by Black Friday, if we can be as close to 5 million as possible, that would be ideal. If I got completely liquid right now, I would be at about 2.5 million. So my goal is by the end of November to hopefully be as close as that 5 million as possible. So that way I can stay above 5 million as we League SBC grind. But then I don't have to worry about maybe profiting every single day. Because once Team of the Year grind starts is when League SBCs start. That's when you'll see me probably start saving the last pack and opening everything else. And hopefully saving a ton of repeatables too. But the way I'll probably save repeatables is if it's something like this, we'll probably do 2, open 1. Do 2, open 1. Things like that. I seen fodder for the Hero SBC, that's all. Yep, and you have still a few more days to do it. So if you didn't want to do 4 a day, but you want to do maybe like 10, same thing applies. Plus, honestly, it's not super expensive for the Hero. If you get a walkout or 2 and some boards, you'll be pretty set. I did the first Hero without having to buy a single card. This second one, we're going to need to do some of these and probably buy a few players, would be my guess. But that depends on our pack luck too. What did you guys get in your heroes? We got Park in our first one. How will League SBCs be this year? I feel like they'll be very similar to last year. I'd be surprised if they change a lot. I could very much see it getting to a point where all the packs are untradeable, but I don't think it will be yet. I think it'll be 4 sections again. I think it'll be a mix between leagues. I think there'll be a premium and a smaller one. It might be new leagues. You'll probably include women. But I think it'll be very similar to how we've seen it in the past. The only reason I'm saving packs for Team of the Year is because I'm happy with my team and don't need many upgrades at the moment. I have quite a few good coin balance. Yeah. That's a good logic to have. Like, I feel relatively similar. Like, once we get done upgraded to an 87, she's going to be a beast. We have Smith untradeable. Nakata, Park, Benzema, Haaland, Liwa, Nunez. We have all our Evos we're doing. Kimpembe. We have all the best goalies in the game. Rolfo, Rodrigo, Bellingham. All the women I discard, women are the easiest to make coins on this year. So if you're doing that, I don't know if you're trolling or not, you're missing out on very easy coins. First league's all untradeable, second time with a tradable segment. Dude, imagine they just reverse Uno and make it all tradable. That'd be crazy. Actually, you know what? I would hate it if they made it all tradable. Because they'd probably make the pack weight horrible. And they'd make the packs horrible. I would rather have player packs untradeable and consumable type packs tradable. That would be the best balance. So like jumbo gold packs, always love that tradable segment. But if it's a player one, keep that untradeable. Especially if it's all golds, so we can recycle it. Especially if it's going to have a ton of commons in it. Like a gold players pack. What kind of women are good? Bronze or silver and gold have been fantastic at making coins. We double our coins most week on the silver women. And then last week with gold commons, you saw how many coins we made off of the NWSL alone. Packed Benzema 3 times. Dude, his card is cracked, man. I love it so much. Yeah, videos coming up. Three videos I want to make. Black Friday preparation we'll make as we get closer to Black Friday. I want to make another silver video. I'll make a special card video. Those are the 3 I'm thinking of right now. League SBC ones we'll make when they come out. We might do a gold common one as well. Just so we can point people to that each week as well. I can't stand the women on the game. I do prefer the UT just to be men, or they make separate modes. Dude, yeah, I mean, you can think what you want. But adding women to Ultimate Team has made so many more people watch the women's game or be familiar with the players. It's crazy. Like, the amount of attention from it is out of this world. You can also get a lot of good picks and packs because they normally get 16 plus wins. So we have pack 4 Rodrigo's. Jordan, I didn't mean to send it. Gotcha. Too late. Women are just fodder. I don't think you've used half the women if you think they're just fodder, mate. Have you used Smith? Have you used Rolfo? Have you used Dunn? Have you used any of the Barcelona women? PC market is insane. 650 going on 700. Yes, sir. Dude, her card this week is going to be insane. She's going to be cracked out of her mind. I meant to say Team of the Years, and I also want to pack 5 Team of the Years this year. I think we packed 3 last year, and that came from saving packs like a month out. We opened a ton of packs too, and we saved a ton. I'd have to go back to see the exact numbers, but I'm pretty sure we opened over like 2,000 packs total through save packs, created packs during Team of the Year, and the recycled, just the non-stop process. I use Putes from Barca. So bad. Goldisco's better. Maddie, I think you might just be bad at the game, brother. I think that might just be a skill issue, man. It's okay. But hey, playing squad battles on the beginner is probably where you're at, so you're good. $84, let's go. Yeah, I wonder if they're going to do 11 women and 11 men. Or if it's going to be 11 players, 18 players. Yeah, I hope there's more Team of the Years this year. Rather than the same amount. Nah, don't take the piss. You don't even know me. So you're triggered off of one comment I made. Gotcha, bud. If I could pack if I could pack one Team of the Year, I'd be happy. But ideally, I'd want to get more than last year. If I could get 5, if I could save more packs, have a better grind, I think we could get 5. It's not even just the Team of the Years pack, it's the crafting. If we could craft like a Jarzinho or something, oof. We're going to be set, man. You get bronze 3 every weekend? Okay. What has been your guys' best pack pull so far this year? I think for us, Smith has been our best. She was almost 1 million coins when we packed her. Your ex? My ex-girlfriend's not in FIFA, mate. Tradable Roberto Carlos from a random pack. Dude, the amount of League SBCs we do, I'm surprised I don't pack icons more commonly from them. Hansen and Salah in the same pack tradable? Jeez. Is she still crazy expensive? Mumbo Fraudinho. What's up, bud? Alright, I'll tell you what. We'll get to 10 today. We'll do 10 today so we get the objective pack as well. Sound good? Best was Van Dijk. Highest was Benzema. Informed Baller or Informed Frimpong and Eder Militao. Hansen's still 845k. Jeez. Alright, you have to get a walkout. I'll take 84s though. Mine was Kerr Nike, which is 300k. Dude, those Nike cards, the amount of money laundering I see through those is crazy. Absolutely insane. We got this card for 222,000 last night. Oh, they all started moving up. Even the defenders. Nice. I wonder if they're going to start giving us Evos for every promo moving forward. Because then investing in the low-end cards could be very easy coins. Thoughts? Like, just chuck one of each in your club. Is Danilo rising? I'm not sure. How much you gonna put into gold commons, silver rares, bronze rares for Black Friday? I'm gonna get at least 1,000 gold commons. We got about 1,000 this time around. I think we got to 880. So we got close. I think we're on 2,000 plus silver commons right now. I'd have to recount. I'll probably keep a ton of those. I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of all my silver commons. Bronze rares, I'll go in on some. I think we have quite a bit already. Let's take a look. I'll probably grab a ton of like top nations and stuff. Any duplicates I'll have, I'll list it up for 200 by now. If it doesn't sell, I'll quick sell it. Take a little loss of coins on the quick sells, but keep our transfer list moving. Yeah. Silver commons, man. We're jam-packed. The 70s we get rid of quite a bit. So these are constantly going up and down. '70 pluses we keep moving, but like the 69 to 65, we're loaded. This crafty upgrade will run over Team of the Year. This will run for the next 28 days. Nowhere near Team of the Year, bud. Team of the Year is usually after the new year, towards the end of January. But hopefully we'll have League SBCs by the time these go away. That's my prayer. I think there's a chance without World Cup this year. But we'll see, man. Oh, what trade are you doing tonight, bro? Pin video is what I'm doing to make coins tonight. Probably going to make, let's see. About 200K. And then we'll reinvest a ton more. And rinse and repeat throughout the week. Messi won. Who would have saw that coming, man? Imagine that was Mbappe. What do I normally get in champs? If I'm actively trying 11 to 14, if I'm trying to get quick wins and give away a ton, 6 to 9. We went 6 and 2 this weekend, and then I gave away the rest. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, if you don't have a crazy amount of gold commons and you're not on the game a ton or you're doing gameplay, literally just lazy list them. I'm doubling my coins on a ton of cards. $2 billion of masterclasses in 3 classes. How many times have you got 14, Mumbo? How many times have we gone 14 what? Beck Schneider and Varane tradable from Champs Rewards. Oh, 14 wins? Once or twice? It's normally more 11 than 14, but last year was very rare we actually played Champs. And then it was very rare we played a full weekend of Champs. But it still happened, so I can say it happened. It's like if someone goes 20-0, you'll never hear the end of it. I had a positive record in Champs. Unbelievable. I'm taking it to my grave, man. I'll talk about it every day. Wait, no. Taking it to your grave means you're like hiding it. I'm going to let everybody know. I got 14 once, so I'm 11 and 14 wins too. Honestly, yeah. Eric, welcome back, bud. How you been, man? Long time no see. My For You page is going to be flooded with Messi winning the Ballon d'Or. Nah, bro. That better not be my For You page. My For You page better be Bellingham. 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 Whatever that meme is. I don't get the meme. I just get that that animal was posing like Bellingham. And I love it. How's it going, boy? Belly goal. Yeah, belly goal. Belly goal. Belly goal. You're depressed that Messi won. Why are you depressed? All right, one more, and then we hit the objective back. Sunderland beat Norwich because the Norwich team are shocking, and Sunderland's good. Both things can be true. But yes, I agree. Norwich was shocking. Surprisingly so. I thought you guys were better than that. They're decent. What if I told you we have yet to score a goal with a striker this year? And we have, I think, the third or fourth most goals in the league. And like the joint top goal scorer in Jack Clark. Is that like crazy stats? Yeah, Jack Clark will be in the Prem in 6 months or 12 months. Whether that's for Sunderland or another team. Sorry I'm not here. I just come here. Sorry you're not here. You just come here. I show Speed posted his reaction to Messi winning the Ballon d'Or. What was it? Him screaming? Oh, come on! Oh, no, no, no. Nah, man. What are you buying and selling today? Pin video, baby. Pin video if you want to print coins. Alright, you guys ready for this? I don't think these objective backs are going to be that good, but we'll see. Oh. 2 more matches until we get our Evolve back. We'll be able to craft a few upgrades from that. We should have that for tomorrow then. Thanks. So is this SBC worth grinding? I'd recommend if you're going to do it every day, do it 4 times a day. That's the perfect number to get it finished and be able to use as much other resources to make these without just buying it out. It'll make it much cheaper to do throughout the month. Speed expected Ronaldo to win. Expected Ronaldo to win. Yeah, Brentford will probably get Clark. Depends on how much, though. Sunderland are willing to sell, but not for a stupid low amount of money. Like, he would have been gone to Burnley if Burnley would have given us 25 mil. But they were just insulting the whole time. They wanted like 7 mil at first. No, they wanted 5 mil at first. Then I think they went 7. Then I think the best they offered was right under 10. For one of the best players in the championship. And Speed sub before everyone started to shout at Messi and started crying. That's funny. Show us the food. It's chicken and rice. I'm eating it from a pot. But I'm watching my TV and don't see my text. What am I going to be for Halloween? I'll probably do a cowboy again this year. Mumbo, this method's good, but I need 200k fast. Brother, if you ever say the word fast in hundreds of thousands of coins, I know you're going to use it within seconds of getting it. How's my Discord going? I could have sworn I closed it. You're going to be Spider-Man. Nice. Should I buy a Libertadores card and dress up as a Libertadores player? Haaland deserved it. Okay. Can we all agree that even though, let's be completely honest, Haaland, any other year with those stats, would win the Ballon d'Or for everything he accomplished. He just so happened to do it in the year where the greatest player of all time won the World Cup. Can we just say that? I think most people would agree with that. You don't have to make any other case for Messi. You don't have to downplay what Haaland did. I think we can just agree it sucked that Haaland had the year he did, the same year Messi won the World Cup. Because my point of view is not whether or not Haaland should have won. My point of view is, what would have it taken for Messi to not win? If Messi's already in the position of gonna win a historic number, his 8th, and he won the World Cup, it's gonna be hard to take that from him. Mumbo, you're just wrong. I'm willing to have a debate on this. What would you say I'm wrong about specifically? with that train of thought. And what am I wrong about specifically? Because I don't think I loaded that relatively strongly. Messi carried a trash Argentina team. Well, that's the fun thing. Because people will make points like that and they'll be like, okay, so is Argentina a good team since they won the World Cup? Or is it because Messi carried? Or is it because Argentina carried Messi? Or vice versa? 83s are awful in my opinion. The treble is harder than the World Cup? The treble's harder than winning the World Cup. I'm thinking about that. Are we talking the English treble? Or could it be any league winning the trophies? Momo is a Sunderland fan. Do you think you'll get promoted? Not this season. I think in the next few we will. The solid base of the team has gotten so much better. And the players that will sell off will make us tens of millions of dollars. And if spent correctly, it'll just keep getting us better and better. So whether or not we go out this season, the next, a few years from now, if we continue at the same rate, it's bound to happen eventually. I'm not in a rush, though. I would much rather make smart financial decisions than just spend everything on one or two players in hopes that it'll pay off. Yeah, no disrespect to Ismich. I think they're doing way better than most people predicted. I do not think they'll keep that form all year. I think they'll definitely fall off at some point. I think it's the second half of the season, though. I don't think it's going to be just a month. I think you're right, to be honest. No other Argentina player would win except Messi, even though he didn't have a good league season. He won the World Cup, that's it. Yeah, we're not... Oh. What were Messi's stats in League One? Messi had pretty good stats, though, didn't he? In League One. Did he average like a goal or assist in every game? Messi, PSG stats. 22, 23. Messi only scored 11 goals in 34 appearances during the 2021-2022 season. But he managed to tally 21 across 41 matches of all competitions this season. Where's the assist, though? Maybe it was not exactly a goal or assist every game. He had 32 goals and assists? Okay. That's not as bad as people make it sound like. But that compared to Haaland's stats obviously are in different ballparks. Oh, in 32 appearances. Gotcha. Trophies, Haaland, Messi stats, Haaland. Okay, question though. If Haaland had the same exact season, let's say what Haaland did this year, we just transfer it to next year. He would clearly win the World Cup, right? Messi being at Inter Miami, no longer a World Cup. No, he wouldn't win the World Cup. He would win the Ballon d'Or. Correct? Are we all in agreement of that? Like, let's say copy and paste, same performance from City and Haaland. From last year, you put it to this year, the next calendar year. If Haaland had Messi's career this season, he wouldn't even be top 5. Last few comments, please. For me as a Southampton fan, I think Ipswich will end up having a poor month, and Leeds and us will battle it out for second. Who is us? Southampton? Yeah. I think Southampton and Leeds will both guaranteed be playoffs. They just wanted to give Messi one last Ballon d'Or, and this was the perfect opportunity. Yeah, I mean, if he was going to win an eighth, a historical number for him, and he won a World Cup, if you heard that from the outside and didn't hear anything else, I think you'd say that's enough. But I think you'd also say the opposite. I think if you didn't hear that story and you heard just Haaland's stats and what he did with City, I think you'd say that's enough too. That's what makes it difficult. But it wasn't deserved. Mumbo, what are you talking about? What do you mean, what am I talking about? Just because he's won 7 before doesn't push him? Brother. Hold on. Spy text. Do you really think him not having... Okay. Do you think there's a difference between having 0 Ballon d'Ors and 7? Especially when it's one of probably the last seasons you could potentially win one again. When it comes to voting for the Ballon d'Or. That 100% plays into it. The percentage it plays in, you could argue. For sure. How much it plays in. But to say it doesn't play in, I think is a horrible take. In theory, it should never play in, but we're not talking about in theory, right? When with FIFA is it ever in theory? It shouldn't, but it does, because people want to see Messi win. That's exactly my point. I'm not saying I agree or disagree with it. I'm saying Messi won a World Cup. Messi's won his 8th Ballon d'Or. A historical number. I think a lot of journalists want that. I think a lot of people want that. I don't think I'm saying anything crazy or controversial. But you can think it's a robbery all you want. I'm not disagreeing with that. I can see either side of the argument. I'm not set in stone. I'm not like Messi robbed it or Messi was clear to win. I'm probably somewhere in between. I'm in the camp where I'm not surprised. I could see it going either way. Just got a silver for 150 Betty's 9.5K. Which player was it, Silent? I should probably check that. We probably have a few in the club that are worth a ton. Have you seen Ipswich's next fixtures? They're crazy. EFL Championship. Coventry played today? Dude, Coventry has been struggling this season, man. 20th place. It's crazy how selling a few players off changes the season so much. Same with Burrow. Burrow was, what, dead last at one point or pretty low? Now they won a stretch of games and they're up to 10th. That's how quickly it can change, man. Let's see. Ipswich. What is their next fixtures? Birmingham, Rotherham, Swansea, West Brom, Millwall, Coventry, Borough, Watford, Norwich. Yeah. How much did they get for Hammer? I mean, as a Sunderland fan, Ellis Sims plays for Preston. Ellis Sims was a good player. Do I think he was worth what? How much did they spend on him? 8 mil? We don't have him, sadly. Oh? But we have Hughes. But we're full right now. 15 mil? Okay. So, 15 mil for Hammer. How much does Jack Clark go for? Surely if they got 15 for Hammer, Jack Clark would be at least 20. Last season, you could say off of last season, maybe upwards to 15 mil cap for Clark. But after this season so far, I think January transfer window, 20 to 25 mil should be the price range if people want him in January. Because by the end of the season, he'll be 30 mil plus, I think. If he continues to grow as a player too, it's only going to be up and up. The question is, though, what Prem team's going to be struggling and how much money will they have? Because, like, realistically, if you're Jack Clark too, here comes the thought process. Or any championship player, really. If you're on a team that has potential to potentially get promoted in the next few years, is it better to be on that team, get to the Prem with them, get a new contract, or leave, go to a bottom half of the table Prem team that has a good chance of getting relegated to just be back in the championship then on higher wages? Like Palace, I could see. Palace would make sense if the money's there. Brentford, I think, would make sense too. I think I'd feel pretty comfortable with both of them not going down. Yeah, they'll be an English tax for sure. Well, we got 109k coins liquid. I need to double them. Any investment advice? Gold Commons would have doubled your coins if you went in at 300 coins like we recommended. You'd be selling them for 600 plus right now. You could get ready for marquee matchups investing. If you have an idea what's going to be in marquee matchups, that'd be a good shout. You could do silver commons. Top nations, 70 plus, good leagues, women cards, top teams in the women's leagues. Bunch of different stuff you could do. But if Clark goes for 38, shows how big of a steal Cole Palmer was for Chelsea. Yeah. Are you planning to do all 100 upgrades? Yep. In the pinned video, we discuss our plan with them if you guys are curious on how exactly it's going to look. How about silver common method? That's what I just said, bud. Yeah. What are silver commons at right now? Let's take a look. Let's find your filter. So everything's 200 plus. So you could literally be guaranteed coins in every card you bid on. But if I were you, I would honestly get more specific. Let's $500 within 15 minutes for all League One women cards. Snipe bed. What League SBC card should we invest? It's way too early to invest in League SBCs. If you want to do an easy thing to make coins with them, anytime you see a silver comment from a top league that you can snipe for 200 or pick up for a 150 bid, go for it. Anytime you see a silver rare you can get for 250 on bid or 300 on bid, go for it. Same with gold commons. If you can pick them up for 300, 350, go for it. But you don't need to go crazy on League SBC cards yet. We don't even know what the League SBCs will be. And we have plenty of time. I'm assuming we won't get them until later in November, the earliest. Last year we got them at the end of December, but that's because we had the World Cup going on. I would assume this year we'd probably get them at the end of November or beginning of December. I hope icon swaps come back this year. Would they? Or have they moved away from icon swaps with the new format of milestones and stuff like this? The foundations and stuff. Packs, players. They could. Message retracted. Just making sure. I don't know what your message said. Mumba, do you know what PlayStation Stars is? Is that the like PlayStation currency for when you grind a game? And you get like store credit or something? If not, I have no idea. Clark goes for 30 mil, then Spurs got a deal of the century. With Madison for 30 mil plus Winks. Not only that, I'm glad you brought up the Spurs specifically, because Eric, if Clark goes for 30, Spurs win even more, because not only did they get Madison for 30 mil plus Winks, they get a percentage of Clark. I think it's a decent percentage, which is the reason why Sunderland is so willing to hold off on the best offer. I don't know the percentage of the sell-on clause, but it's pretty big to my understanding. It's at least, I think, 15-20%. Because Sunderland got Jack Clark for, I think, $850K. And the only reason they're able to get him for $850K was with a sell-on clause that big. Same way with Pierre Aqua, Sunderland's defensive mid. We got him for West Ham for, I think, $500K. Pretty sure he has a 30% sell-on clause. Dude's going to be worth at least 5 to 10 mil within a year. How do you grind, mate? AFC, it's the pin video in chat, bud. Sunderland are not getting 30 mil. I mean, I think it's very likely we'll have over 30 mil in the transfer window in the next year. But okay. maybe 3 mil. Alright, you're trolling. Or delusional. Did I do the hero pack? I did one of them. If you guys missed it, it's the YouTube short today, but we got Park, if you don't care about our reaction. Sunderland players aren't as good as you make them out to be. I don't have to say a single thing about a Sunderland player. Almost every single player at Sunderland that has been bought in the last year or two has gone up dramatically in price. Real Madrid already wants Job Bellingham. That's not me hyping up Job. That's just reality. Jack Clark had Prem interest for over a year. That's not me hyping him up. That's reality. To think a team wouldn't spend a little more because they're desperate for a player. That's just called inflation. There's always inflation in prices, but okay, here we do. How do we do this? Okay. Anthony Patterson, goalkeeper. One of the best goalkeepers in the championship, will most likely become one of England's top goalkeepers in the next 5 years. Infinitely increased in value. Trey Hume, right back. One of the best defenders at the right back position in the championship, is playing for Northern Ireland. Right next to him, Daniel Ballard, one of the best center backs in the championship. Has already interest from Prem teams. Signed a new contract to keep him here, even though there's a lot more interest coming for him. He has grown exponentially also in the Northern Ireland team. That's 3 players just right there in the defensive line. We haven't even talked about Sirkin, who also has the buyout, the buy clause, that Spurs could get him back at any point if they wanted and instantly sell him for triple the price. We're not talking about, let's see, who else could we bring up? Aqua we just talked about. Job we just talked about. Dan Neal, local boy. Prem teams already want him. That's another player. Jack Clark we just talked about. Patrick Roberts. Patrick Roberts is hit or miss. He could go for good money to a championship team. I don't know if there's any Prem teams after him. But besides the striker position, I think almost every single position. Oh, Pembele. We literally got PSG's Pembele. Wait till he comes back from injury. Surprised you streamed today? I'm dying, but I streamed because I love you guys. I wanted to hear you guys just cry about Messi winning. I got 10K. How do I increase my coin balance? Roshan, the pinned video can help you, buddy. Or I'd look at the trading playlist in the description. We'll be making another trading tip video this week. I'll do silver commons or gold commons. Job is only rated because of his... I think I've had enough for today, boys. I think I've had enough. As a Spurs fan, I don't understand why we bought Clark and didn't give him a chance. He was good at Leeds and showed good potential. Okay, I feel like if you're a Prem team, let's be honest, loaning out players, them having potential, and finding the right balance of having them be on the bench and get opportunities in the first team or substitute minutes in a Prem season while you're pushing for European spots is very difficult. Like, although I agree with you, I think it's crazy that they didn't give him more of a chance. I also can understand, like, yeah. I don't think Clark was ever going to be at the level the past few years to be getting game time for Spurs. Good for me. If you don't have golds, you can just buy bronze packs and upgrade to silvers. You could go that route. I love the bronze pack method in previous years. I just usually go crazy on the bronze pack method once League SBCs are out. Dude, can I make a case to EA and try to get these cards removed? I don't even care if I get the coins from them. I just hate seeing them there. He's a League One player at best. Thank you, EAFC. Appreciate it, buddy. If you have any other questions, man, just let me know. 3 players who are championship level play. We got... I don't need to say anything. Made the playoffs first season back in the championship, but barely has any championship level players. You're right. My bad. I don't know ball. I got Mendy and tried to finesse EA, but they know. Yeah, I got to go, guys. Have a good night. We'll see you guys tomorrow. By the way, hold on real quick before we go. When I started the stream a little more than an hour ago, was that an hour earlier than I normally do for you guys in the UK? Because your time changed, right? Yep, okay. So, this upcoming Sunday in the United States, we have the time change as well. I'm trying to figure out what that does. If that evens it back out. If it's still going to be 4 hours after new content. But just so you know, this week, you'll see us stream, quote-unquote, an hour earlier. It's not changing anything, though. All right. Take it easy, guys. Have a good night.